So got a new spare, and I've already gone ahead and taken this off. You gain about an inch and a half by turning it around, and you can put a 75 on it. So I've got a 265 by 75 by 16 spare, but I needed to take this off to put it on. And of course, after you take this off, whatever it screws into falls or gets misplaced. So I'm gonna have to take the interior off and put it back on. Now, when I took this thing off before, I must have messed up because I don't have that there, so I might have forgot to put that back in. So regardless, done the 6 screws right here, done the screw right here, and we're moving forward. So when I open it up, the screws were just hanging down here, so they come out here. So unfortunately, if you do this, you have to take off the cover to get to these bolts to rebolt everything back on. Now the interesting part is when you put this back on upside down, the top and the bottom line up, but the middle one does not. So the question is do you drill another one right here, another hole right there, so you have 6 bolts holding on your spare, or do you just go with the 4? I think I'm gonna drill 2 new holes. Okay, so here's the new hole. I actually drilled a smaller hole through here. That way I'll know exactly where it was. Then once I had my smaller hole, I completed it with the bigger bit from this side. So I'm going to do the same thing on this side. So we have 6 bolts. So not quite in the center, but almost, but I think we can make that work. Okay, everything back together. And on this side, we got 6 bolts, just like before. One thing this does hit right here, the back windshield wiper. Notice it doesn't go quite as low. I'm hoping that's not going to be a problem. I'm not going to mess with it today, so we're going to see how that works next time it rains. Okay, so what I don't think I made obvious here is you turn over the spare tire cover, but between the spare tire cover and the tailgate, there are 2 metal brackets with holes in them to give extra strength to the tire carrier. Do not flip those around, because you still want the holes to line up with the holes that are in the tailgate. The tailgate has the holes are kind of basically tunnels, so they're not just simply holes on either side of the sheet metal or aluminum, but this piece of steel helped reinforce that. So when you're drilling from the inside out, you're just drilling straight through the hole of the steel supports. You'll see when you take off the spare tire cover, you'll see those 2 steel supports. So don't drill through those. You don't change the orientation. You keep those the same orientation. You just switch the tire carrier. Hope this helps.